In the new Hulu series Hard Sun, two detectives, both on the opposite ends of the social and legal scale, must learn how to work together when they come across information about the end of the world. And joining me right now are the two stars of Hard Sun, Jim Sturgess and Agyness Deyn. Greetings from Las Vegas.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jim, this is crazy, but me and you met 10 years ago here in Las Vegas. You were at the Red Rock Casino, and I interviewed you at a blackjack table for the movie 21.
Of course, man. Yeah. I had a good time in Vegas, man.
Well, man, I haven't talked to you in like 10 years, so I just hope everything's going okay.
I'm doing well, yeah. I'm battling the end of the world right now.
So both of you play detectives that are on opposite ends of the social and legal scale. One is corrupt and one is by the book. That sounds like a good formula for conflict.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting place to start with kind of two characters, you know, who are sort of thrown together to work together, but hugely kind of mistrust each other at the same time and, you know, are very suspicious of each other's agendas. And then on top of that, as a working duo, discover that the world is going to end in 5 years, and they're the only two people that really know that information. So, yeah, it's a very, and that's all in the first episode. So it's a pretty exciting place to start. The concept of this whole journey of Hard Sun.
With your characters being so opposite, and being detectives and being police officers, you depend on your partner. So where is that trust?
They don't trust each other, and the only thing that they have in common and that they can start a tiny bit of affinity is that they really respect each other within the job. Like, I know that Hicks is like so good at what he does in the way that he does it. I mean, I do it in a better way.
Yeah, that's questionable.
I always feel Renko does it in her way.
See, so she's already started. She's already started.
Yeah, we have that respect of knowing that I know that Hicks is amazing, and I know that he's on my heels, and I know that I have to be a few steps ahead, and it's the same with your character as well, Jim, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but they come at the job from very different perspectives. You know, Agnes's character sort of come into the job from a more of an academic entry point, whereas my character's kind of worked his way up through the ranks on a sort of street level, really. So they're very different at what they do, but like Agnes said, ultimately very good detectives with a lot of respect for each other in that way.
Now, as actors, did you do any kind of training with police officers? Did you do any ride-alongs?
Just the streets of London, our youth. That was our training.
Yeah, sitting in the back of police cars. Yeah.
Camden. No, yeah, we did. We trained. I did boxing, Korean stick and knife, Krav Maga, and then we had an amazing stunt team. You know, that walked us through step by step the choreography of it all, and it was all very professional, and no one got punched, and no one's nose didn't nearly get broken.
No.
There was no blood.
No, that definitely didn't happen to me at all, did it?
And Agnes, I understand that you studied karate when you were younger, so did that come in handy?
I did actually. I have an older brother, so I ended up doing everything that my brother did: karate, football. So I started karate at I just turned 4 years old, and I did it through to being 13, and then I discovered other more fun things that adolescents do. So. But yeah, I used to compete competitively, which is wild because it was my reality at the time, but I was just like this skinny little girl. So, but yeah, that was fun. I didn't even know like ballet or all that fun gymnastics even existed.
What we're trying to get at there is that Agnes punched me in the face for real during one of the fight scenes. With a knuckle duster, might I add.
It was rubber, so...
So Hard Sun was created and written by Neil Cross, who also did Luther. So tell me about working with him.
Neil's great, you know, he really cares about these characters, and he really cared about us as actors too. You know, he was really forthcoming with anything that we wanted to know about the backstories of our characters. And we were blessed, you know, at the beginning of the rehearsal period, we got to spend a lot of time with Neil and the director Brian and sit in a room and really kind of go through all the ins and outs and all the little details of our characters' backstories to sort of shape who they are and how they would deal with a concept like Hard Sun, like the end of the world, you know, because everybody emotionally will deal with it in a very different way depending on where they're at in their lives, you know. So yeah, he's so enthusiastic. He's very open and very giving and collaborative. You know, he really wanted us to sort of get involved and have ideas with him about these people. You know.
Yeah, and he's very funny and very jolly, and it amazes us both like where all this dark material comes from.
Most dark people are, man. They're always very smiley on the outside.
He's brilliant. It was a blessing to have him write for us.
Well, congratulations on the new show, and when you have time, come back and visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, I'd love to go. I've never been.
Have you not?
No, never.
Oh. Right, Hard Sun in Las Vegas, the casino years.
All right, guys, thanks so much, and congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you. Thanks.
All right, you can catch Hard Sun, which is now streaming on Hulu. And for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. There you can find my portals to all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, comment below. And you can take along my podcast, which is over there available on iTunes. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.